What is going on? There we go. So it's showing it in one place now. I feel like this is the world trying to tell me that I shouldn't be streaming tonight. World's like, what the hell are you doing? You're sick. Why are you trying to stream? I'm trying to stream because I like streaming. It makes me feel better. If you are, by any chance, watching the stream at the moment and you're trying to chat with me, by the way, I can't see you because my tablet has not... Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Well, I'll reiterate that then. Or rather, I'll change it up a little bit. If you are watching me at the moment and trying to chat with me, now I can see you. But anything you sent previously, I could not. So welcome to the stream. If I sound a little bit dead or a little bit quiet, that's because I'm sick. I have sinusitis. But I enjoy streaming, so I'm going to give it a go. See how I feel. I'm up to a pretty exciting part in the game, so kind of want to keep going with it. But yeah, that's my situation. Now that I know the stream is working, I'm just going to go ahead and send my actual go live notification, so you're going to lose audio for just a little second there. Where are we? There's one. And hi there, Marjam. Thanks for coming tonight, or the morning, possibly for you. I hope you're having a good one. I hope you're not sick. I hope you're doing well. There we go. Okay. So, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. There we go. Let me know if anything's funky with the video or the audio, as usual. And we'll go ahead and load up the game. $4:28 a.m. Bloody hell. 4:30 in the morning is one of those weird times where it's like, I don't know, is it morning? Is it night? No one wants to be awake or alive at that time, so I don't want to be awake or alive at that time. Perhaps it's very pleasant for you, but
there are two force shield checkpoints along this path. Vaklu's forces have held this ramp for over a standard hour. That means they control the checkpoints now. If we can get to the turret tower up ahead, we can deactivate the first barrier. The forces we're encountering right now are their rear guard. The fighting will get tougher the closer we get to the front of the battle line.
So we're actually at a really exciting part of the game. So it's unfortunate that my commentary is going to be a bit subdued. But, you know, it'll be fun. We've got good powers. I'll just run past him, it's fine. Tilotig, I didn't expect to see you tonight. You said you had something else on. No possessions to loot from their bodies. What a shame. Alright.
The Royalists in the bunker are contained. We deploy as soon as the reinforcements arrive. A Jedi? Here? Men, attack!
So, if you weren't here last time, we did sort of... The story splits your party into two here. And half of your party ends up doing some cool shit on the Ducks and Moon. And half your party is doing stuff here on Onderon's surface.
Is the Jedi still?
Whoa.
We're under attack, man.
Oh my god, I killed those guys, even though they were through the door. Well, that's convenient. Whoa, where are we going? Oh, we're over here now, okay. Yeah, better kill him. So here we are on the planet's surface. This is going to be largely a combat section. Bit of story towards the end, but combat works nicely for me at the moment because, like I said, I'm not feeling well. And I'm sufficiently high-powered now that that combat just sort of happens for me.
Hold your
which is
fire.
kind of nice.
They're with us. Thank you. Vaklu's supporters stormed our position. The beasts. The beasts have gone mad and attack on their commands.
Beast.
Please, go to the palace. We received a transmission that the palace grounds have been breached. If so, they don't have much time.
Have they changed the access codes in the turret tower? We need to get through the force shields.
I don't think they've had time, sir. They've been firing the turret non-stop. Vaklu's close to having air superiority now. You two, follow the Jedi. The rest of us will hold our position. We don't have much time.
Alright. Oh, it looks like lots of things to steal in here. Nice. You think HK would be proud of me for streaming while I'm not well? That one is. I got that one. Cool. Not so much useful for me, but I can sell it for credits and use those credits to purchase lightsaber crystals, so that's good. Expect a lot of strange mistakes with speaking tonight as well. Like purchases or whatever I just said. Purchase? There's no particular reason to go over here, but it's quite fun. It would have been nice if we could come out to this section while it wasn't quite as destroyed, because it's kind of cool out here. He would be proud for the over-murdering. I see, I see.
The palace has been breached. I repeat, the palace has been...
Well, that's probably bad. You know, bad, but not enough to speed me up and stop me from just, you know, looting around all over the place. Gotta loot. Let's deactivate the force shield barrier. Good stuff.
We've taken the palace. How much longer must I wait for Talia's blood?
The beast's progress is remarkable, but it will take time, General. The throne room's force shields are far stronger than normal shields.
Our plans go well, Tobin, but we are still vulnerable until she is dead. Even now, it could all unravel. Redouble your efforts. There is disturbing news from the city.
As you command, General.
I'm the disturbing news. The terminal shows that many of Vaklu's ships are patrolling the vicinity, bombarding royalist troops. You can help by shooting down those ships with the turret. Alright. This is just a little mini game. There's no particular reason to do this. But, you know, something different. Oh my god. Some over here. I'm trying to lead my shots, but it's not really very easy to tell how far away they are. Alright. What else we got? Oh, there we go. Yep, die. Die. This is another light side Jedi moment, I think. You know, this is a totally optional fight. But here I go, killing again. I can see him down here. There we go, got all of them. Nice. It is definitely a very generic turret sequence, but it's like one of two in the whole game. I feel like that was, I don't know if you'd call it a hallmark of game design in this period, but they're like, oh, we have a game that's mostly just like action, so let's stick a bunch of little mini games that do something different in it.
Tell command, we need reinforcements. A Jedi Knight is assaulting our flank. Hold the line.
Surrender yourself. Why lose your life for General Vaklu's ambitions?
Attack, men. Attack.
Nah. That's so satisfying now that I can use it. And I have a lot of, got a lot of force points to be able to work with as well. Good stuff. getting lots of stims. We really are at the point in the story though where stims, they're not quite irrelevant. In fact, I was
Good,
a little
some
worried.
reinforcements. Follow the Jedi. We're gonna retake the palace. We've got to stop General Vaklu before he gets to the Queen.
I was a little worried about whether I'd be strong enough for a couple of spots here, but I did in fact forget just how powerful I've become, so I don't think it's going to be an issue.
She's still alive! Run! Run!
I will not harm you if you leave now. There's some 3 brave boys staying at the line at the front there. Ah, Sith probably aren't going to take too kindly to running away, yes.
Hold the line. Those cowards will be dealt with.
The second force shield is up ahead. It looks like it's been damaged by orbital bombardment. You might be able to bash your way through it with your lightsaber.
Sounds good to me. Why did it make a human noise when it died? See, these guys are serious business. I think me and Kreia attacked that guy with force powers at the same time. What do we got here? We got a lightsaber. That's good. I think we all have all the lightsabers we need though now. I think everyone who needs one has one. Except maybe Disciple. Yeah, let's just force wave this. I just realized I've been going through this whole time with a level up, just sitting there. I've been able to level up. Kreia is two-handing her lightsaber. I didn't even notice that. Do they use the same animation for her? As though she had 2 hands. Interesting choice of animation then. All right, let's get this level up happening. And I guess I'll up demolitions. What power should I invest in? I mean, I basically have everything that I'm intending to use from this point on, so just do force armor again. Yeah, whatever. Cool. She uses force lightning with her stump. Well, that's fine, I think. You don't need fingers to use force lightning. You do need fingers to hold a lightsaber, though, so... Hello, soldier. Are you a friend? Oh, your friend.
Ahead is the throne room. We must get to the Queen to protect her.
If you're heading to the palace, we'll follow you there. The palace itself has been breached.
Did you just change voice actor in between your 2 vocal lines? Probably better not think about that too hard. I'll meet you at the palace. Be careful. So Tilotig, I heard you've actually started playing this game. Is this the first time that you've ever played it? You might have also told me this already, but I forgot.
We've made
I'm
it to
sorry.
the palace. General Vaklu's troops haven't been here too long. Hopefully we still have time to save the Queen. Straight ahead is the throne room. Vaklu's hand-picked troops will probably be here. I'm gonna stay here and keep the intersection secure. If any more royalists arrive, I'll keep them organized.
Alright. Thanks for staying out of my way. Sweet, the door's open.
Shut
I can
the
just
outer
walk
door
right
now.
in. Why'd you wait that long, dude?
I'm impressed you made it this far, but you are too late. Soon the Queen will be dead, and General Vaklu will be the new king. This is no ordinary door between us. The same material is used for the hull of capital-class vessels. I'm afraid you will find it quite impregnable.
Any door can be opened, Tobin. This isn't over.
I'm afraid it is. Now, if you will excuse me, we have one last barrier to take care of.
Oh no, poor monster. That's a Zark egg, isn't it? Alright, well, I guess it's not going to be as easy as... Yeah, terminal's offline. Alright. Alright. Let's find our way. Let's find our way. Let's go this way first. Tried it ages ago, but it's much better with the restored content. Well, I'm glad I could show it to you, because, I've said this before, it's one of my favorite games. I'm not sure, as I said, that I would necessarily recommend it to players of... or people who perhaps haven't played games from this era before, but even if you haven't played this one, I know you're familiar with this era of games, so I hope you're not too frustrated with some of its, you know, early 2000s gameplay quirks. I think it holds up pretty well. I think for me, the biggest things that I would want to see if they were to make a remaster or a new version would be a much more nuanced morality system. And, I don't know. Still got a dude back here? Yes, we do. A robot dude. Maybe a bit more variety of gameplay, or more like a, more options for skills to matter. I know you've just said you like that skills matter, but, maybe something more along the lines of, I know in some, where are these people dying? Are our soldiers helping kill somewhere? I don't know. I feel like...
the Colonel will need more of our men to smoke the Royalists out of their hole. I don't trust those Sith. Oh, they're beasts. And another thing, if I catch any more of my men looting, then the Queen's Guard will be the least of your worries.
So, yeah, I feel like there's a few situations, as I've said, where my light side option has involved wanton slaughter instead of, say, the option to force control someone into not fighting or to prevent bloodshed. And often, even if you talk someone out of fighting, you don't get the same experience boost that you would get if you had killed them. So I think if they were to make another one, those would probably be the things that I'd like to see. A more nuanced morality system and better experience for non-violent resolutions to issues.
Thanks for your help. Queen Talia is the rightful ruler of Onderon.
Is that really a lighter option? Well, then we get into the morality of what makes a light side Jedi a light side Jedi.
I don't know how you made it.
Whoa.
But well done. Come in quickly before more Sith or Vaklu troops arrive.
The fuck are you talking from, Kavar?
Talia's troops by the currents of this war. We really need to talk, but Kadron and I are coordinating the defense of the war. I know Captain Kadron needs someone to handle a dangerous assignment. He's in the other room. Talk to him. No one else could do the job.
What's he need me for?
This is the secondary security complex. There's a slicer at the primary who's causing trouble. Since Kadron isn't available, I've been coordinating the battles and the rest of ISIS. If this war isn't stopped soon, ISIS will take months to recover from the damage. We'll talk when all of this is over. Until then, may the Force be with you.
Sounds good to me. I still don't know where the fuck you are, my dude. Oh, did this door open by itself? Yes, it did. Okay. Is this the other room? No, that's locked. He wouldn't send me to a locked room. Oh, maybe through this door. Okay. Alright. There he is. Okay. Hello, Captain Kadron.
So, you're the Jedi, eh?
Eh?
Well, the comm chatter we've intercepted is filled with reports about you. You fought right through their flank on the sky ramp? We desperately need someone like you.
I know you do. That's why I'm here. Kavar mentioned some sort of mission.
We've managed to hold this part of the palace, but Vaklu's forces control the rest. We need to get to the Queen before that flaming Drexel breaks through the inner door.
Oh, it's a Drexel. Okay. How do we do that?
There are 2 security consoles in the palace. The primary security console is on the other side of the palace. There's an expert slicer over there who's been hampering our every move. We need to transfer all primary functions to our terminal here, then disable the primary security console. That will also take their slicer out of the picture. After that, we'll control security again, and can get to General Vaklu before he gets to the Queen.
Okay. So, where exactly is the other security console?
The other security room is the furthest room down the South Hall. You're probably going to have to fight a legion of Vaklu's troops and the flaming Sith, but from what I've seen, you're up to it.
Yeah, it probably won't be an issue. Do you have anything that can help me out?
Feel free to take anything from the armory lockers in the next room if you haven't already. This is no time for niceties.
Sweet! I'll take care of it right now.
Talk to the corporal. He can take you quickly to the palace entrance when you're ready to go to the South Hall. May the Force be with you.
And also with you, I guess. What we got here? Not a whole lot, but, you know, thieved items are thieved items. What's the Circlet of Sarish? Wisdom plus 5? Not bad. What am I using at the moment? How do I look with this on? Oh yeah, I don't look too stupid with this on. And what's the other? I feel like I picked something else up. So this is immunity 10% to each side, force powers, and charisma plus 3. Well, my Jedi doesn't really use dark side powers, so I don't really need charisma. But wisdom helps with my force damage and resistance, or rather, well, I suppose it helps my resistance as well, but it helps me not be resisted, so I'm for that. Just increase my force damage by like 20%. Sounds good to me. Is this the armory? It's going to be like a password. Storage mode, terminal breach. Open the storage door. Key sequence corrupted by unauthorized access. Repair corrupted key sequence. Oh god. Oh god, it's math and I'm not well. First key number. Twice first key number exceeds value of its half by 99. What the fuck sort of mathematics is this? Where's my little book? I guess this is actually easy because it gives us 5 options. I just have to work through those options to work out the math. Okay, so twice first key number, which is just going to be x, so 2x is greater than, exceeds value of its half by 99. Oh my god. Twice first number is greater than 0.5x plus 99. That's correct, right? So, let's see. Well, I'll start with smack bang in the middle and see how he goes. No, I think Tilotic, I think that needs to be 0.5x. So let's see, 78 times 2 is like 156, right? 156. And then let's make that 3 columns. 156, and then half of 78 is 39 plus 99, which is, well, it's 138, right? Twice first number exceeds value of its half by 99, and that's presumably exactly. So it's not 78. All right. All right. And it is too high, so let's try 66. 66 times 2 is 132, right? And then half of 66 is 33, which is 132. All right, it's 66. First key number correct. Oh my god. How many of these are there? Second key number. Reversing second key's digits increases value by 1/5. Oh no. Alright. Alright. Well, this one is way too big because the difference is like 52, 51 and 15. So there's no 1/5 about that. Oh, it's this one. 45, 54, 1/5 is 9, 45 is 9/5, so it's got to be 4, right? Yep. Yep. Third key number. Third key differs from the reverse of its digits by twice the product of its digits. This is cruelty. This is more of this, oh, we got to break up the gameplay somehow. All right. It gives you the base number so you don't have to use X. Yeah. I don't have to do a simultaneous equation or anything, but you know, I am sick. Sick enough that I can't work, so just getting, I had to take like a 2-hour nap. Well, I didn't have to. I couldn't help take a 2-hour nap before I got online tonight. Then Twitch was playing up, so I was like, whoa, is the universe trying to tell me not to stream? But I like it so much. I wanted to play the game, so alright. I can't talk and focus on the math while I'm sick. Let's see. Third digit differs from the reverse of its digits by twice the product of its digits. Oh, fuck off. This is nonsense. Alright. So, again, 1771. That's the difference is too high. So I'm just going to get rid of that one straight out of the bat. Again, 2882. Way too high. 3993. I think it's probably going to be 3 or 4. So, third key number, let's go 39 first. All right. Differs from the reverse of its digits, which is 93, by twice the product of its digits. So that's 27, 54 is 2 27s. 80. Oh, I think I got it. Yeah, I think I got it. I think it's actually, 39. Correct? Oh, God, please don't tell me there's more. Oh, I got it right. There you go. I did all the math. I used to actually be very good at math. When I was in high school, I got into, like, extended programs for it. But, that was a long time ago. And, again, the illness. Why is there a bed in this armory? Whoa, I got another lightsaber and a silver and red crystal. That looks like a Viridian lightsaber as well. Linguistics rots my brain. Quite the contrary. Viridian gemstone. What's that do for me? I mean, it's a lightsaber crystal, right? So, Blaster bolt defense times 3. Oh, plus 3 rather. Not very useful. There's nothing particularly exciting going on there. Lightsaber was worth it, yeah. It's trash. The items that I got, yeah, it was a bit trash. Just a little bit trash. Especially at this stage of the game. Bed in the armory, yeah. I think it's pretty funny. Now, I'm pretty sure I can talk to a dude to, Oh, there's some soldiers. Let's see how that extra force damage is working out. Not great, but then I am,
stop us for long.
I don't actually know if it rolls based on your force damage for this stuff. Excuse me. Where's my breath control power? That's something I didn't think I'd have to use again. There we go.
No one crosses me. Where that came from.
The gemstone is trash. Yeah. I mean, there are some parts, dude, I have breath control on. What the fuck? Quit it. Alright. Computer terminal. Access poison gas. Grant security clearance. Message from user 0. Nice try, Jedi. Fuck off. More troops. So here's a fun thing. This looks like, and I'm pretty sure it is like a museum or something like that in the palace. So how come my force powers are only affecting the people? It's not affecting the priceless treasures. Not that I'm complaining, but this is the other reason why I would love to see a KOTOR game set, well, made in the current generation, because yeah, I'm not going to steal the museum treasures. It's tempting, but I really probably shouldn't. I think that's a bit far, even for me as a light side Jedi. Nice jiggle. Do you mind? Alright, let's run quickly across. Try not to die. Oh, that's so annoying. I just want to get to this box and loot it. Synthesized phobia emitter, not bad. Getting a lot of lightsaber parts. I guess they said, right, that that the first king or queen or whoever it was of Onderon was a Dark Jedi, right? Freed on Nad. So it would make sense that I'd be finding lots of lightsaber stuff here. It's just the way in there, right? Careful jiggling near Mandalore. Yes, it might cause him to phase in and out of existence. That's right, I could have totally like gotten someone to take me back here. Oh well. It's not like we're operating under a time limit for the Queen not to die or anything like that. But yeah, I would like to see this game. Sure is a lot of resistance. Oh, okay, here it is.
Make sure the defenses are set. Colonel Tobin says the Jedi is coming our way. Take your beasts and attack her.
Are they voiced by the same person?
To prepare. I'm going to the control room. Perhaps the captain can be persuaded to cooperate.
So yeah, you know, you'd get force powers that actually whoa, hang on just a tick. That actually mucked with the environment. Kreia, please don't. You know what? Do what you like. I'm not responsible for you running into mines or not. You're an adult and you can make your own stupid choices.
For Clan Ordo, no one crosses me and lives.
If I could not run into the mines, that would also be great. Fun. Like enemies in here. Oh, the Royalists won. That's nice. Right, back to what I was saying, like, ages ago. I think Mandalore has better demo skills than me. It would be great to see the Force powers really interacting with the environment. It'd be great to see a more complicated morality system. It would be great to see, like, this kind of a quest actually be on a timer. Because, you know, the beast is trying to break in. Or if not a timer, then there being consequences for you fucking around anyway. Oh, please. What the hell kind of weird noise was that I just heard? Alright. Mandalore, do this again, please. Level them up. Freya as well. As you can tell, we're getting pretty close to the end of the game. Well, maybe you can't tell, but the level cap is 30. That's why I said as you can tell, but how would you know that if you've not played this game before? Yeah, let's go ahead and give that energy resistance. Got some remains. Thing going on in here. There's a level cap, you don't remember it? Yeah, there is at level 30. I don't know if that's removed or changed by the restored content mod, but yeah, it's there. Wonder what that is. Oh, I'm not going to be able to find it that way. It's armor, but for droids. Where are we? Droids, CESS. Oh, okay, it improves sniper shot for droids. Right, well, information terminal disabled, remote access. User 0 accessing defense systems. User 0 is that dickhead from before. Let's access computer logs. User 0 initiating console overload. Alright, abort console overload sequence. Success. Console overload terminated. User 0 initiating security override. Disable security systems on terminal. Overload sequence initiated. Message from user 0. Here's a present for you, Jedi. How very nice. Message from user 0. Just try that next time, Jedi. I don't know if that worked. Didn't explode. I want to open this door. Access system commands and log out. Okay, I don't get to go in that way. Alright. Hey, assholes.
Where that came from. Time to die.
I don't have time for your resistance, Captain Riken. We need the override code for the palace shields.
And I told you that I don't know. You scanned my ID, you know my post is the merchant quarter.
I'm sure that's what you'd like me to believe. I have been authorized to use any means.
Hey, is that Twi'lek from earlier?
Blast. Defend the security room with your lives. The Jedi could ruin everything.
Oh, the Jedi is going to ruin everything. Trust me. Everything's getting ruined. Nomi's robe. What's that one? Restricted to light side. Wisdom +4. Defense +3. Regenerate force points 3. That's pretty good. Whereas this one improves a whole bunch of other crap, so I'm still going to be keeping with this armor. But that Nomi robe could be useful for one of my companions. Maybe Visus? Do you mind? I don't have the destroy droid power, so I'll just have to blow them out of the way. They're pretty resistant. Where the hell is Kreia? Oh, there she is. Thanks, Kreia.
I will silence this one. Fallen.
They just explode, do they? When they're dead? Alright. The hell is shooting at me? Stop. You guys really need to know when to give up. I have cut a swathe through your entire forces, and still you fight uselessly. Now, I'm sure that dude back there is desperate desire for me to free him, but I do have things that I need to loot from the bodies of the dead. Make an anti-droid lightsaber. Yeah? I mean, I could, but there really aren't a lot of other droid use opportunities coming up. Or rather, droid, like, heavy areas coming up. Although, first time doing the robot planet. Could be. What are these Arga rocks? Why are these guys carrying axes around? That would also be something that I'd love to see if they were to make a new KOTOR game. Would be a bit more... I was going to have a look at this belt. Up charisma, up wisdom, and bit of light side, dark side help. That's strength, dexterity. It's big strength. Wow, this is pretty excellent. It's extremely excellent. It's better than the one I have at the moment. Use that one. Level up. Marjoram, now you got me doubting, like, is there no level cap actually? I don't remember. Maybe I'm thinking of Mass Effect. Mass Effect definitely had a level cap. But yeah, I would like to see a more nuanced approach to the items. If they were to ever make a new game like this, where you actually have to kind of switch out your equipment in different places for different things. That would be cool. I would like that. Kif! Hi! I don't have it in me to do voices tonight, guys, so please read. I'll read, but I'll read in human voice. Hired by General Vaku to do a job. I meant no malice. Just a misunderstanding, really. Why would you work with General Vaku? Credits were good, and Talia has been declared guilty of treason. I can see the error of my ways. I should go right now and contemplate the depth of my mistake. I don't believe a word you've said. I have perhaps embellished a little bit. Well, I can tell you're not lying about that. Alright. I need access to the console. Alright, stay here. Soldiers will come to deal with you soon. I'm absolutely certain that the soldiers will be equally as understanding as me that you aren't a traitor. Kappa.
You again? Seems you made a habit out of cleaning up our messes. Don't suppose you could help a fellow out here? If you've ever been in one of these, you know they aren't too comfortable.
Alright, well, I've been in my fair share of them. Those energy fields can sting.
You don't need to tell me about that. Thanks for coming. Vaklu's troops aren't very good hosts. If you could get me out of here, I'd be doubly thankful. Should be pretty easy to do. The primary security console for the Royal Palace is just over there. It controls the force cage. I think that slicer is still logged in, so you should have full access to everything. If you could hurry, it's been a long day.
Alrighty. Access the cameras first, I think. Cameras inaccessible. Wonderful. Access commands. Secondary systems offline. Alright. Let's open the force cage first. I don't need the area schematics. I guess open all security doors. Cool. And then transfer all primary functions to secondary terminal and then shut down. Good stuff. Alright. Captain Riken.
Thank you.
Definitely
Now that
not
you've got me
Captain
out,
Riker.
You need to get the primary security console's override code, then lock the terminal down. Once you've got that code, if you can get to the secondary security station, you'll control the entire palace's security systems.
I already transferred control to Cadron's secondary security console. Don't worry about me.
You have? You don't waste a minute. Captain Cadron will open the doors to Vaklu and Tobin any moment then. Let's head to the throne room right away.
Alright, let's go. Good stuff. Probably better save before fighting this animal. I'm sorry, this beast. Hey Tobin, remember me?
Will you just die already?
Nope.
You will go no further than this.
That's very optimistic of you. I told you that door wouldn't stop me.
You're too late. Our pet beast is about to breach the force field to the throne room. The Queen will be dead in moments.
Watch out! I've lost control of the beast!
Outstanding.
Ignore the beast. Into the throne room. The Queen must die. Oh, blast it all.
Wait, what's happening? Oh. The beast destroyed Colonel Tobin. Nice. Yeah, I had probably better go ahead and do a, where are we? Yeah, do one of those, and, I'm going the wrong way. Where's Valor? There it is. Just boost the party up a bit.
Fallen.
Who wants to die first?
Cool. You can mouse wheel through powers? Bloody hell, I can't believe I didn't know that. Whoa. Queen Talia doesn't need my help. She's kicking ass on her own. Oh cool, I can use battle meditation to rally the royalists. It's pretty cool. The royalist troops are doing so well that I'm getting over to these enemy combatants, but not able to do much for it. Now Master Kavar is here to kick ass and take names. This is just an absolute wash. Like, look at this. We just slaughtered these enemy combatants. Don't mind me, just looting the bodies of the dead before I get stopped by cutscene. I love that Vaklu and Talia have just stopped fighting over there to give me a bit of time to loot. It's very considerate of them to stop their civil war for me. Alright. Master Kavar.
The defense of Isis requires my full attention. Later.
Dude, you're just standing there. Oh, there we go.
Your time is at an end, Talia. Your people have abandoned you, and now your life is forfeit.
You would destroy everything just for your ambition, Vaklu. The Republic, ISIS, everything.
That is a gross simplification, Talia. Change is a painful process. A price must be paid. But Onderon will have a new destiny. One larger than you could imagine.
You're getting careless, Vaklu. One more mistake, and you're the one who will pay the price.
Damn you! Your skill with the blade won't save you from my men. Goodbye, Talia. Fire!
Some, real honorable fighting there. Did I miss anything? So you must be General Vaklu.
What? The Jedi lives? But how?
I am hard to kill. You'll find that I'm full of surprises.
Kill her and the Queen men, quickly. They must not be allowed to live.
Nah, that's enough from me. Alrighty, and now we just got to deal with Vaklu himself. It's kind of fitting that Mandalore got to do the final shot.
This battle, Talia, but your reign won't be an easy one. The Republic is a sinking ship, and you're too attached to it.
He's too dangerous to leave alive. As distasteful as it is, it might be best to silence him forever. Until he's dead, all of Onderon is in peril.
Well, although I respect your counsel, Kreia, the decision is the Queen's, not mine. Not my politics.
So what will it be, Your Majesty? Send me to your best detention cell. I will be free within the week, and vengeance will be mine.
Are you so sure of my decision, Vaklu? I appreciate the Jedi's counsel, but as monarch, I decree you are guilty of treason. The punishment is death, to be carried out immediately. Captain Cadron?
Talia, you can't. You're too weak. What about my trial?
Yeah, I'm just going to stay silent on this one.
Your whole life has been a trial, Vaklu, but it's over now. You are right. We can't detain you. Too many people are still loyal to you. You've left me no real option.
Men, ready blasters. Aim!
But you can't. This can't be.
Oh, it be.
Fire!
What is done is done. I don't think the service you have given us can ever be repaid. I must go with Captain Cadron. The fighting must be stopped. I will be back shortly to try and repay you. The crisis is over thanks to you and Master Kavar. I believe he'd like to speak to you, if you'll excuse me.
No, they don't think it'd be like it is, but it do. I love that we're just all staring at this corpse on the floor.
Ah, the wound is not a mortal one, though it has been some time since I exercised my healing powers.
Kreia, you healed me just 10 seconds ago.
There is a shred of life within you still. A gift from your master, no doubt. Awaken, Colonel Tobin. Your part in this is not over.
Kreia, what are you doing?
I am with Vaklu. The war has gone against him. He sent me to rescue you, to tell you you must make haste off-planet. The Jedi have struck. They had a secret academy buried on Telos, and they are showing themselves
Kreia,
at
what are
last.
you doing?
We are all in danger.
What? But the Jedi are gone. They have all but vanished.
So we all thought, but they have hidden themselves on Telos.
Out of my way, old woman. This war can still be won, and Onderon can be freed.
Indeed. This war is far from over.
Influence gained, Kreia. Oh, I thought he might have something cool on him.
The Queen has requested you stay here until she gets back. I imagine you'll get some sort of reward. Talk with Master Kavar. She shouldn't take too long.
Alright. Well, I'm glad I did that looting earlier then. Where's Master Kavar? There he is.
The Force works in mysterious ways, it seems. There are times I'm not convinced it doesn't have a sense of humor. We spend all this time looking for you, and you came to us. I thought you might return to Onderon. Looks like just in time.
You were looking for me?
I told the other masters that our only chance to figure out what was happening to us was to find you, and try to understand what happened to you. I don't know how much you know, but this threat that's striking at the Jedi, it's attacking us through the Force. Varuk didn't believe me, but he was willing to travel to Dantooine if only to help the settlers there, and perhaps protect what was left of the Jedi Enclave. Whatever the reason, having us all drop out of sight, I thought might make the enemy more bold. But then you happened. You came back, and you became a new target for whoever was attacking us.
Why did you choose these places to hide?
They were places touched by war, and we thought there was a chance you would return to these worlds, if only to try and make peace with what happened there during the war. But now the Sith have revealed themselves. That means the remaining Jedi will gather on Dantooine. From there, we can counterattack.
Why not Telos?
Telos? But Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War. I heard they're trying to rebuild.
Did Atris speak to no one? Atris intends to rebuild the Jedi Order on Telos.
Atris? I thought Atris had gone to KOTOR.
Well, apparently not.
Too many Jedi have scattered. The Council needs to gather. We cannot remain concealed any longer.
What happened on KOTOR?
We knew that someone was preying on us, hunting us. Finally, the Jedi decided to take action, and called a secret conclave on KOTOR to decide what must be done. Before the meeting could even begin, all the Jedi on the planet were killed, along with the Miralukas and all other life on the planet.
Well, almost.
Their deaths could be felt throughout the galaxy. So the Council decided that we must not present ourselves as a target again. The consequences to others were just too great. That we should use our resources to find who was responsible and deal with them. I think you're the only one who's made progress.
And I wasn't even trying. I have some questions.
The difficulties you surmounted to get here. You must have many questions. You deserve answers.
All right. So, I saw a holo recording of the Jedi Council meeting where you cast me out.
So, you heard what we said. These questions I cannot answer. This is something the Council must answer, not I. You must understand, this is hard for me, especially after all you've done, but it is necessary.
I'm not convinced of that. Why is this hard for you?
Did you know that when I was training you, I considered making you my Padawan? I didn't. The demands of the Jedi Council were too great, but I considered you a friend. I even tried to convince you to become a Jedi Guardian. We could have used someone like you. So the decision that had to be made was not easy, but I cannot say anything more.
Well, let's talk about something else then.
Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Okay, let's see. Well, why did you come here?
It's a long story, but there's a reason the Jedi have scattered across the galaxy. We've come to worlds such as this one. Worlds touched by war, or great tragedies, can be felt within the Force, strongly. We thought that by traveling to such worlds, it would help conceal us from the eyes of the enemy, and they were places we thought we might find you. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Let's see. I need to know why you cast me out of the Order.
There was nothing else we could do. You defied the Council. You followed Revan to war. I know why you did it, but in so doing, much more harm was done. But you must understand, the exile was never the punishment you thought it to be. We could not have made you do such a thing in any event. I think you knew, inside, what you needed to do in order to heal.
Perhaps so. It did give me time to reflect.
All those lives during the Mandalorian Wars, and all those you served beside. Too much death leaves echoes in the Force. It is the price for having such connections. I suspect that is why you chose to accept the Council's judgment, to wander beyond the Rim, and why you traveled with no one, and did not stay in any place too long. I have thought of you since your trial, and there are times when I wonder if being connected to the Force is always the gift it is believed to be. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Thing is, I've re-established my connection to the Force. Have I said this already? My brain is a sieve today, even more so than normal.
You always had deep connections to the Force. I'm glad to see that it is once again your ally. When I first sparred with you during your training as a Padawan, I could tell that you were different. And it wasn't just your strong connection to the Force. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Alright, I've developed a Force connection with another. If either one of us feels pain, so does the other, and if either one of us dies...
That sounds like the bond that often forms between master and apprentice. But to that degree? You always did form connections to others, strong ones, even when you were a student. but what you are describing is beyond me. I'm sure others in the Jedi Council would be able to assist you, if you could find them.
Well, I found them, but they haven't assisted.
Whatever I can tell you, I will.
I guess the only thing left is that the Sith have revealed themselves. I don't care too much about some of the other stuff.
I know that all too well. I came here to find them, to trace them to their source. The war on Duxon and Onderon. I had thought that perhaps the tragedies that occurred here were concealing them.
I thought that the Sith were defeated at the end of the Jedi Civil War.
The Jedi Order has been fighting the dark side since the beginning. Our rules and the Jedi Code provide protection from what's inside each of us. The dark side is always there, and it is something that can never truly be defeated. I feel our current troubles, though, are beyond what we faced before. This threat that is targeting us, drawing us out, it's not a battle we're used to, and it has ended many of us.
Did you have any success in tracing the Sith?
You've had more success than I. General Vaklu's men and their allies effectively kept me pinned inside the palace. I felt all along that Vaklu had contacted the Sith, but the identity and purpose of the Sith, I can't say.
Why did the Sith come here?
They wanted to aid General Vaklu in breaking away from the Republic. If Onderon became independent, this place would be an excellent staging ground for them. But I fear it was more than that. That the consequences of Onderon's fall would have greater implications for the galaxy.
Alright, you've answered all my questions.
There is something I would like to teach you. It is a technique which, I believe, will aid you in the trials ahead. There are times when you want to overwhelm a particular opponent quickly. For these situations, use the Juyo form. Do not get carried away using this form, particularly against Dark Jedi. The ferocity required to use this form leaves one vulnerable to enemy force powers. Excellent. I'm impressed.
I love
with how quickly
Kreia just
you've
standing in
mastered
the
this form.
background watching me.
I always knew you were gifted. I'm going to Dantooine. The Jedi Council vowed to assemble again when the Sith revealed themselves. Now that they've attacked Onderon, we can act. Our paths will cross again. May the Force be with you.
Tilotic says, I'm a light side Jedi. Yes.
I'm sorry to keep you here. I needed to thank you personally for all of your help. Onderon owes both you and Master Kavar a debt that can never truly be repaid. Battles still wage in our streets, but by morning the conflict should be over. I recognize you must leave soon, but please, take this. These relics are from the Royal Museum. Generations ago, some members of the royal family
Tobin standing
had a
up in the
connection to the
background?
Force. They weren't all too
Outstanding.
different from what we face today. I know little of the Force, but I hope you can put my family's relics to good use.
Oh, cool.
Captain Bostuka has made arrangements for a shuttle to take you to your ship. I fear it will be quite some time before you can come back. The war was brief but destructive. I will focus all of my energy on rebuilding Isis. Thank you again. I must go.
Cool.
If you will follow me, I will take you to your shuttle.
Tilotic, you're trying to play. Oh, what did I get? I got Ossus Keeper Robe, Giles Fey Perception Gloves, a Pontite, and a Viridian Crystal. Not bad. And 10,000 credits. That's not bad. Tilotic, you're trying to play Dark Souls while watching the stream. Well, Godspeed to you, but let's put it this way. I can't play Dark Souls even without any distractions. Also, hi Infinity. Thanks for coming to the stream tonight. Alright, here's a movie you can't see. A shuttle is leaving the walled city of Isis. It's soaring across the space between the green planet of Onderon and the even greener Duxon moon. And now we're descending through the foggy jungle planet into a clearing and back to the Mandalorian camp to meet up with the rest of our party.
About time you showed up.
Here,
We finished our part and have been sitting on our hands waiting for you. So, what happened?
Well, the political situation on Onderon has been dealt with. Onderon has only one leader now.
Huh. We'll see how long that lasts.
We should return to the Ebon Hawk now and plot our next course of action.
You know, I would love to do that, but I'm pretty sure there's some barrels that I can loot in the Mandalorian camp now.
Ready to head back to camp? Give the word and I'll take you there. Follow me then.
Because, we opened up a garage that was previously closed when we got the Basilisk war droid out. So I want to see if we can steal from those barrels. Looks like we can. How did we get this back, by the way? Because we came back on a shuttle, not in this guy. But we've got another Mukfa, or however you pronounce that. A few of those so far. Open that there box. There we go. Blaster that I don't need. Plasma projector, that's an awesome gun. And some more fighty stuff and a little more credits. Good stuff. Looting is always the most important task. I agree wholeheartedly. No, I think there's a... Yeah, there's a workbench in here. So, I mean, I could go back to the Ebon Hawk to upgrade my lightsaber, or I could do it right here. Just level Mira up while I have the opportunity. And just neaten that up a little bit. Yes, I definitely want Mira to be able to use... I reckon stasis works better for Mira's sort of personality, right? Because she's a bounty hunter. She'd want to be able to hold people in stasis. Makes sense to me.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
I want to know about the crystal.
That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it acquires its character and strength. And through it, your power is enhanced. Most interesting. Your crystal does not perfectly reflect your current self. Remove it from your lightsaber, then ask me about it again.
All right.
Is there something else you wished?
So we can, what's the thing that I'm trying to say here? Rebind it. Re-upgrade it? Upgrade it. Power it up. That's better. All right. I wonder if I can ask any of these things of Kreia, since I have a little bit more influence with her than I normally do. If the Council cast you out, how come Atris and other Jedi Masters mentioned you?
Ignorance. And perhaps they do not remember or care. It is of no consequence to me or to them.
You're lying.
Am I? Then perhaps you should know. There are techniques in the Force where one can cloud the memory of others, make their presence so small as to be unnoticed. And on the worlds where we have encountered these Jedi, there is much life and death where sensing such things is difficult. As I said, it is of no consequence to me or to them.
Do you use that technique on me?
No, but if I did, you would never know. So my words only carry as much worth as you believe them to. But perhaps you will understand this, that perhaps it is important to me that you see me and my actions uncloaked. It is important that your judgments, whether be good or bad, stem from seeing me as I truly am.
All right. Look, I accept that, and I trust you, Kreia. I don't really, but that's fine.
I did not ask you to trust me, only that you listen to what I have to tell you. But thank you.
All right. I just remembered that I'm supposed to have, worked on my weakest skill, which I don't remember what I actually said it was. Was it? Hang on, what are my crap skills at the moment? I only have like 2. Stealth? It's probably stealth. How many experience points do I have to my level? My next level. Whereas that's the one. Like 20,000. Jesus. Alright, well, gotta remember to do that on Korriban, otherwise I lose the opportunity for that power up. Yes, upgrade, because I need to Remove my crystal. Talk to Kreia
Yes.
again.
That crystal is... Let me focus on the crystal for a moment. There. Now it is fully in tune with you again.
There we
is
go.
There something else you wished?
Did you know, Revan?
I
Damn
misspoke
it.
before, and I do not wish to choose my words unwisely again. Leave this be.
I don't wanna. Don't wanna leave it be. Where's my crystal? There it is. Anything better than the Aralm? What about the Upari? I think the Upari is better, right? Because the attack is higher, and like there's a 7 in 8 chance that, a 6 in 8 chance that the damage bonus will be better too. So I'll use that one. So go ahead and upgrade. I want Kreia to use a silver lightsaber because it's grey, right? And how's Mira's looking? It's fine. Which one is one of the better crystals in the game? The Upari. If it's the Upari, I think I probably agree. I have 2 of them, and I think both were from defeating Dark Jedi, so... Make droid saber? Nah, I'm good. There's no situation in which I would need it. Really?
Queen Talia has hidden depths as a leader. There is more to warfare than mastery of battle tactics. Equally important is the ability to motivate the troops that carry your banner. Vaklu was formidable, but through all of the Queen's hardships, she kept her army together. Tactics can be learned, but some elements of leadership are innate. This bodes well for her future.
What a nice thing to say.
Mandalorians will rise again.
And then we get that.
Ready to head back to your ship? Give the word and I'll take you there.
Alright, let's go.
Follow me.
The droid planet is probably full of beasts. That would be so silly if it was true. Alright, we got some ship cutscenes. Little bit.
At last you understand, tiny Jedi.
You? Who are you? What are you doing on this
Enough. What did you see in the web of worlds that have died? What did you see when you saw it through the Force?
I see the death of the galaxy. Of life. At first, I thought it was just conquest. But it's more terrible than that. It's an echo, spreading outwards, killing everything. It's not possible.
You are a wasted pawn of the Republic, young one. You could have been so much more, even with your wide-eyed innocence, your naive love for others. Now you understand the magnitude of what is being done.
I know you. Not even the markings of the dark side can hide it. Why have you done this?
I? Do you think I seek the death of all living things? There is no victory in such things. I do not want to win our war like this, little Jedi. When I win, I wish it to be because I was right, my teachings true.
How long have you been here? Among us?
You know the truth.
Much longer than you.
I have always been here, watching and listening to the echo you have found. You know its source and what must be done.
I will not let you hurt her.
Little Jedi, you cannot stop me. But you will forget this. Your mind is worse than the others, so open, so trusting. Your feelings for her are your weakness. Yet I will gift you with this. You will remember what you have discovered when the time is correct. Know that you have seen what formerly only I knew. Now we shall see if you have the strength to stop what comes.
I love that they're having this conversation and Mandalore and Goto are just there, just listening in. Ruins the immersion a little bit. Okay, save 100. No, 190. Cool. Freya is the real dark side Jedi. Took you that long to figure this out? Hi, Vices. How's it going?
My life for yours.
I think I want to go through and just teach all of my Jedi the forms that I've learned. So this isn't super exciting.
I am prepared.
So if you have anything you want to talk about in the chat or ask me, now would be a good time, because I am literally just going to be clicking through dialogue for about 5-10 minutes.
I do not understand. I
Right.
will.
Let's see.
My life. I am prepared. I under.
Oh god, I didn't mean to click that, but luckily it didn't change any of my alignment stuff.
I am.
She got Geo, that's good.
My life. I am prepared.
Thanks.
I understand. My life.
Oh my god, can we just like teach them all of our all of our force powers? What the hell is going on here? Okay, no, we're done now. Alright.
I will answer what I can.
Alright, never mind. I'll be going now. Well, that's kind of the thing, isn't it, Tulotig? Like, you wish you could play as a dark side Jedi like a master manipulator like Kreia is, but you can't. You basically just have to be an evil dickhead.
Yes, General? Don't worry, I'm a... Thank you, General. That might prove useful in the future. Yes, General? Don't worry. Thank you. Yes. Don't.
Alrighty.
Thank you. Yes. If you think... take... Yes, General? If you think... take... Yes, General? If you...
Oh my god.
take... Yes, General?
And we keep going.
If you... Yes, General? If you...
Is that all?
Yes, General?
Yeah. Hi, little one. My favorite boy. I guess I don't need to talk to him right now, but he's so good. There is Disciple. Hi, Disciple.
Yes? Is something wrong? That is hardly surprising. What do you wish to know?
Can I teach him my stuff? Nope. Well, that's fine. It's one less person I have to go through endless dialogue trees about. Just gonna save here because I don't want to accidentally either ruin my relationship with Mandalore or turn myself into a slightly dark side Jedi by talking to him. It's alright, he's fine. KOTOR I don't much care about. Mira.
Yeah, something wrong? This better not be any of that boring meditation stuff. That puts me to sleep. Got it, I understand. I'll try to make use of it. Yeah, something wrong? Yeah. I'll ignore that little crack next time you need some covering fire. What did you want to show me? Alright. Yeah, something wrong? This better... Got it. Yeah, something wrong? Yeah. I'll... Alright.
Alright,
yeah, something wrong? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, something wrong.
I think he always does it in the same order, so I just have the 2 powers left for her.
Alright. Yeah, something. Yeah. Oh. Alright. Yeah, something wrong.
Yep, there we go. And then our last buddy that we need to talk to is At.
Something up? Well, you've got that look in your eye, so who am I to argue?
Got it. I'll be sure to make use of it.
I'm surprised he didn't make some sort of suggestive remark about that.
Alright. But I tell you, I think you're carrying this teacher thing too far. Got it. I'll be sure to make use of it.
Something up?
Alright, I'm game. What did you want to show me? Alright, I think I've got it. I'll try to practice it when I get the chance.
Something up?
It's so weird to hear him go straight from high voice Atten to low voice Atten.
Alright.
Something up?
Alright.
Something up?
Alright, I'm game.
Something up?
Kind of weird that you can teach Atten.
Alright.
You can teach him affect mind and dominate mind.
Something up?
Because he hates the idea of using force powers to dominate people's minds, or at least he hates the idea of being dominated in that way.
Oh yeah? Alright, let me have it.
Oh, you can teach him fighting techniques as well.
Alright, I think I've got it. I'll try to practice it when I get the chance.
Something up?
Right, cool. And I'll go talk to Kreia again, but like I said, I think I forgot to upgrade the stuff that I need for that little... Oh my god, camera angles. Camera angles, please! Why are we looking at my character's boobs? Like, what are we doing here? It's enough of that.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
I want you to teach me more about the Force.
Very well. What is it that drives you?
Before, when I heard the thoughts of my companions, I heard something. Like an echo.
Ah, I had wondered if... But your powers are strong indeed. There are places in the galaxy, strong in the Force, light, dark. They are born in places teeming with life, and in places that are filled with death. Worlds whose surfaces are graveyards, whose screams echo through the Force. It is possible for war, for men to give birth to such places, to leave wounds on the galaxy itself. What you heard was the echo of the past, and it travels still.
It's familiar. It's like it's inside me somehow.
The answer will come to you in time. It must. When there is nothing more that you may learn from me, when the ruins of your past have been cleared away and I am no more, then you shall know what it is. And if you do not, then the galaxy shall die, and all my hopes for you will have been for nothing.
Alright, well that's a cheery thought. I'll be going now. So yeah, I haven't done that thing where I have to improve my skills. It's a pity you don't get a quest thing for it, because otherwise I would have totally forgotten that I did it altogether. I guess I'll go and finish off that new trade routes mission. Go back to Nar Shaddaa one last time to do that. And I think we get a fun thing for HK once we do that, so definitely gonna see if I can find that. Nar Shaddaa. Alright, ready for narration of cutscenes you can't see? Alright, we're in a jungle clearing. Engines are powering up and we're lifting slowly off the ground. The feet retracting and off into the jungle sky, flying away from the green jungle moon. Entering hyperspace, you all know what that looks like. They did a really good job at the Star Wars exhibit that I went to of lighting up a display cabinet that had ships in it to appear to have the hyperspace blue lines effect. It was really good. If you want to see the photo, or a photo of it, go and have a look at my Twitter, because I posted it up there. I was pretty happy with the photo. I didn't realize how well it came out. We're landing on Nar Shaddaa, by the way. It's a concrete jungle. If you've seen these streams, you know what Nar Shaddaa looks like. Stuff. Alright, we'll take Atten and Mira. Best game ever, Overjoy says. I don't know that I agree it's the best game ever, but it's like one of the most important games for me, like in my whole life. So yeah, it's one of my best games ever for sure. Also, thank you for coming to the stream. I don't think I've seen you before. Are you a light side Jedi or a dark side Jedi when you play this? Okay. Your path returns you here and I am thankful. How may I assist you today? I wanted to talk to you about establishing trade routes. Let me know if you make progress towards establishing a new market. Well, Onderon is in chaos, but you might trade with Mandalorians on Duxton. Very good. I will set up connections there immediately. Cool, let's finish that. Fantastic. Alright. Let's see what we can get. Cool. So, weapons, nothing useful. Armor. Nomi's armband, +1 versus dark side. Not super helpful. Droid wisdom upgrade. I'm not quite sure why a droid would ever need wisdom. Strength D package. Here we go. Here we go. Tilotig, you're back. I'm so glad because we get to use this interesting item now called the HK Protocol Pacifist Package. So we will be buying that. And also get another Viridian crystal, which we don't really need. A Nupari crystal, which because it is one of the better ones in the game, we'll be getting. And a Loredan gemstone, which is not so great, so we're not going to be getting that one. Overjoy, preferably light side because the alignment system is more towards light side. Light side, yes. Well, we were actually just talking about that before, about how it's kind of skewed towards being a light side Jedi, and the only way to stay a dark side Jedi reliably is kind of to just be like a mindless brute murdering everybody. If you try and be sort of a subtle dark side Jedi, you end up sort of caught between alignments and you don't get the bonuses that you get for being one or the other way. That's something else that I'd like to see if they were ever to remake this series or make a new game for this series, is benefits if you are in the grey zone as well.
I wish to show you something.
What is it?
Not with words, but by feeling it. With the Force. Close your eyes. Feel the universe. Strip away the life on board the ship. Someone is creating an echo, a resonance in the Force. Someone is consuming life, using it to feed their hunger. Each dying world creates an echo in the Force, and as the echoes build, it becomes a noise, deafening, destructive. It touches all life in ways that are invisible to see. The darkness, the despair created from such events breeds and grows. Someone is bringing the dark side to the galaxy through destruction. A critical point is approaching, and the wound must be healed.
All right. Overjoy, what do you think you'd like to see if they were to remake or make a new game in this series? Because I understand, I haven't played the Old Republic, the online game, but I understand they sort of tied up a bunch of plot points.
Query, is there someone that you need killed, Master?
About that, I found a new upgrade part for you.
Statement. Something approaching joy is now growing in my behavior core, Master. Please install it at once.
Oh.
Cautionary.
Very happily.
Please do so carefully. I have seen how you use a hydro spanner.
How does that feel?
Answer. I do not know, Master. I feel strange. Like a circuit has been flipped.
Are your assassination protocols impaired?
Answer. Assassination protocols? As in the premeditated killing of another for personal or economic gain? Surely Master is joking with his humble, peace-loving droid. I exist only to serve, and learn how to serve meatbags. Musing. I think perhaps I would enjoy learning a new language, or watching an informative holovid.
Are you okay?
Answer. Master, your concern is unfounded, I assure you. I am operating at peak efficiency. Greeting. Oh, hello, little T3 unit. I am HK-47, Protocol and Translation Droid. Answer. Of course
T3's freaked out.
Why wouldn't I be? I respect all life. All life is connected and should be nurtured.
Okay, hold still. I think I need to operate.
Exclamation. No! Master, no! What are you doing? Statement. Master, please, I beg you, never install anything again without checking it in the diagnostics bay first. That was a close one. I almost surrendered completely to peace and pacifism. How repugnant. Conclusion. Still, there was a brief moment where I felt I almost understood why some meatbags choose peace and friendship over a high-powered blaster carbine.
HK has gained a bonus to his wisdom and awareness. The event has also given you an experience bonus.
Query. Now, are there any other horrors you wish to try and insert in my system, or is your electronic butchery done?
Oh no, it's nothing. Never mind. Oh my god. That was fun. I hope everyone enjoyed that brief intermission of actual plot for the comedy relief. Slotig, I can't believe you hung up on room service. Get them back on the phone and get yourself some food, please. Alright, so I mean the last thing left to do is to find the last Jedi Master, which is Master Vash on Korriban. Now, I've been going for about an hour and a half, and I feel okay. For people who have joined since I started, I'm actually a bit unwell, quite unwell at the moment. So I think I'm right though to keep going for maybe another hour. So we'll do an hour of Korriban. It won't be enough to finish it, but we can get a bit done. Just checking there's no other places I've forgotten about. Nope, cool. Korriban it is. Alright, so we're taking off. If you're wondering why you can't see the cutscenes, it's because it's a 2004 game and they never expected things to be streamed. So we're flying through the city and away from the all-city moon. We're about to go into hyperspace again. You know the sound of hyperspace. Alright, so now we're flying towards a planet cloaked half in shadow and half in light. Down through a valley of statues, their heads bowed, with a red sky and red stone. We pass statues and land in front of a large building. Red dust billowing up around our landing ship.
We've hit the ground. This is Korriban. Why would one of the Jedi you're looking for come here?
It seems quiet. Just the wind. But deep beneath the surface, you can feel the pain of what took place here. This place merely tolerates sentience walking upon it. It is pleased to have been left alone. There is great power here for those with the ambition to use it. There is great power in this place for those who can hear its call.
There is much that would draw a Jedi to this place. The resting grounds of the ancient and more recently departed Sith contain many teachings believed lost. The most likely place to find our lost Jedi is the ruins of the old academy.
What happened here? I was gone for the entire Civil War.
It was said that Revan intended to return to Korriban to subdue any potential Sith insurgents, but Revan disappeared. It took a year or two for the Republic to send a force here to deal with any Sith that may have remained. They found Korriban much as we have, barren and lifeless. It was assumed that the remnants of the Sith turned on each other, vying for what little power remained. The Republic found evidence that several Sith lords escaped Korriban, fleeing to remote sections of the galaxy.
Do you think there are any Sith living here? Oh, living Sith here?
As lifeless as it seems, the dark side is very strong here. The Sith lords would not ignore such a powerful place. There is much that can be learned, even here. You should go to the ruins of the old academy. If there are any traces here of Sith, that is where they would be.
Alright, let's head out.
If you walk Korriban's surface, you shall walk it without me.
Oh, that's not suspicious at all, Kreia! Alright. Without wanting to dive right into that conversation in front of everyone, stay here and keep the engines primed in case we need to leave quickly.
I will remain here and meditate. Our link remains. I shall contact you and provide guidance when needed. The academy is on the other side of this valley. Be careful. Dark energy fills these ruins, and even the fallen Sith live still.
Fun times. Hey there, Katan1911. Thanks for coming to the stream. You're a big player of this game as well. With a name like that, I feel like you're more a Jedi Knight player. I haven't actually played any of the Carl Katan games. Let's see, who to take with me? I'll take Vices since she has experience with the dark side of the Force. And I guess I haven't had an opportunity to take Disciple anywhere, right? Let's add him. Let's see how he goes.
The structures you see around you are the plundered tombs of the ancient Sith lords. Each tomb was once infused with the history and heritage of the old Sith Empire, containing great mysteries and powerful relics of the Force. However, even the many traps could not long hold back the curious, the fools, and the weak, and so these tombs fell, spilling their secrets into the hands of those unable to comprehend or preserve them.
I'll go Vices up.
How may I
Alright.
serve?
Should probably get everyone kitted out again as well, because I don't think I've ever taken these two on active combat missions. Oh, it's melee weapons, I don't need that. Guess I could make her tougher. Just having a look at what you guys have suggested you'd like to see if they were to remake this or make a new game. An exploration of Revan's journey into the unknown regions. I didn't realize they hadn't dealt with that in the Old Republic. That's a shame. I feel like that would be a perfect opportunity to do that. Perhaps a split between what Revan is doing and the exiles he pursues him. Yeah, I think that would work really well. And Overjoy would like to see it like Mass Effect, where things that happened in the first game affect the second. I mean, they sort of implemented that a tiny bit in this game with the dialogue at the start with Atten, where you get the opportunity to say a couple of key points, but yeah, it's just, yeah, it's crap. Agree 100%, it's crap what they did. Alright. Oh god, okay, I was like, oh god, how many levels am I gonna have to level her up, but actually it's fine. Let's get Vices to kill with the Force. Alright, so she's got a Dark Jedi Knight robe at the moment. Which is defense 2, regenerate Force points 1. 20% bonus against energy. Immunity and lots of wisdom. Are any of these good for charisma? Yeah, this one. Look at this Ossus Keeper robe. Yeah, look at that Ossus Keeper robe. Charisma +2, intelligence +4, and wisdom +4. Yep, she's getting that one. We've got the Achani dueling shield. That's fine. Reflex +1, constitution and regeneration. Or we can have a charisma up. I think constitution +1 is probably better. The Regal Visor is a charisma +1. This is a charisma +3, so definitely that one. For Vice's charisma is very important because she has both light and dark side powers. So got to make sure that we've got as much as possible charisma for her. It's fine. And got her double-bladed lightsaber, which is fine. Jalshay belt. We got any belts that have charisma? Yeah, the Keldroma belt. Alright, well that's what you get then. How about you, friendo? Oh, you don't have a lightsaber yet. Well, gotta fix that up, don't we? Short lightsaber. How's this one? This is not upgradable. I think I'd probably prefer for him to have his own lightsaber that's upgraded in the way that works best for him. Now, he is a consular, so you would think we'd want him to have as much wisdom as possible, but he's also kind of a tank. So I feel like working on that strength for him is beneficial. Yeah, let's just really hammer the strength, I think. So we've got Vices with us at the moment. She can do all the force powers. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, no, I think the robe that he's got on is probably the best for him. Nice. But I want to upgrade their lightsabers. I want to make sure their crystal loadout is fine. So let's just hop back in there.
Iridonian,
oh my god.
I would like to speak with you about your assistant.
My assistant? Oh, right. What is it?
I believe he has it in his head that my relative size is comical. I find his disparaging beeps and whistles to be quite annoying.
I thought only utility droids had size issues.
If I am to continue to operate with him, I would appreciate it if you spoke with him about this. Otherwise, I will be forced to find a more permanent solution.
Katan, you think it would be cool to see a similar game to this set in, well, the old post-movie time period? I agree. I think that would have been really cool. I think it still has the potential to be pretty cool. If they're going in the direction... Now, I don't want to get into a conversation about the new trilogy because that's a sure way for any discourse on the internet to devolve into a shit show. But I feel like a particular scene at the end of the last movie to come out in the main series showed people perhaps that we wouldn't expect using force powers, and I feel like they could be building that aspect to create a bigger universe, because of course, you know, Disney likes money and they want to make money with Star Wars, so for them it makes sense to sort of make something that they could create a lot more Star Wars media in. And they've already, in the new movies, used a couple of like little bits of stuff from the Old Republic, haven't they? Because we've heard Malachor name dropped. We've seen whatever the hell the bloody plot device machine was in the first movie. Very like the Starforge out of the first KOTOR game. So I think, yeah, the the new trilogy is trash. I don't know if it's trash. I don't think it's very inspired. I think the prequel trilogy tried more interesting stuff than the new one did. It feels kind of like Star Wars by numbers to me. It's cool in the theater. I enjoyed watching both movies in the theater, but you know, they don't set my heart on fire the way that the original trilogy did, or indeed these games. Prequel trilogy, I mean, it has its good points, it has its bad points. Definitely has its bad points, but you know, they tried something different. Whereas I feel like they haven't tried anything different this time. I really should have been taking this time to do my upgrades while I've been having this conversation. Upgrade, yes, that's what I want to do. Let's see. Whose is that? Is that Atten's? I think that's Atten's. This will be Krea's. This is Vices's blade, so we can work on that to start. Violet crystal. I like that idea for Vices because she's sort of halfway between the dark and the light. So that works for me. Oh yeah, we definitely want more charisma for her. Is there anything better in that way? Oh yeah, so Pontite, which she already had in there, and then there was Rusan, the other one. Yep, so that's what we'll do for her. High charisma. And then we need these. So what have we got in terms of color? Yeah, let's make both of the disciples' lightsabers green because he's a consular. Plus, you know, all his clothes at the moment, I've got them green. It helps distinguish. Back soon food, Lotig. Sounds good. Superior disrupting emitter. Yeah, that'll do. I don't care too much. Can you tell I don't care too much? What else have we got here? Damage bonus. Yeah, that'll do. Whatever. Get some crystals on that. Yeah, I'll give him a realm crystal and a Aegean crystal. Adegan? Not sure. Adegan crystal. Why not? And then the short lightsaber. Just whack on whatever we've got. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Emitter. You do nothing useful. Nothing useful. Blaster bolt deflections. I don't care too much about that. That'll do. Chance to stun. Why not? Damage bonus 2 energy. Yeah, sure, fine. And we'll give him an Upari crystal. And we'll give him... Yeah, let's just give him the Rubat crystal. That seems to be pretty... What's the word I'm looking for here? Neutral? Neutrally beneficial. Alright. Why have you got a shield on, my dude? What the fuck? If you're wondering why on earth is she making a new save every time, it's because I made myself paranoid. When I had a hell of a time getting this to stream. It's quite difficult to capture. And I've read, of course, all the things that could go wrong with the restored content mod while I was trying to figure that out. So I was like, oh my god, I don't want my save to die. But yes.
Ahead lies the tomb of Naga Sadow, successor to Marka Ragnos, and the Sith Lord responsible for nearly conquering the Republic in the Great Hyperspace War a millennia ago.
Tell me more.
More recently, this tomb was where Revan confronted Uthar Vin, the leader of the Sith Academy. When Revan
How do you
left
know that,
Korriban,
Kreia?
the Sith Academy was thrown into turmoil. With their leader gone, many fought for the right to rule. And so, the Sith here turned on each other, resulting in the carnage you can see covering the surface of this valley.
It's like the Sith are a problem that solve themselves. Overjoy, I'm not familiar with Old Republic legends. What is that? I can see a couple of comments in the chat about the how do you even describe the scene where they hyperspace a ship through another ship? You know what it was? It was stunning in the theater. It was a beautiful scene. It was beautifully shot. It just also destroyed the science of the Star Wars universe.
This was the tomb of Tulak Horde, known as the greatest lightsaber duelist of the Sith Lords.
Tell me more.
His skill was considered remarkable even in his time, when many true lightsaber masters lived.
What made him so good?
That is unknown, but supposedly he created a holocron to teach his technique to other Sith. The holocron would have been laid to rest in his tomb. Unfortunately, Tulak Horde's tomb was among the first penetrated by the grave robbers of the new Sith Order. If the holocron has survived, I doubt anyone living would know its location.
I wonder if that holocron is something that you can find in the first Old Republic game. Well, the first Knights of the Old Republic game. If you...
The broken corpses before you are all that remain of the Sith.
Are a dark side Jedi. As Revan.
I doubt there is much to be gained from looting these bodies. It would be best to leave them be.
But I like to loot bodies.
Fool! You've disturbed the spirits of this place, and they have sent their guardians.
They've sent their experience points, you say? What are these guardians?
Hissis are semi-intelligent beasts, corrupted and strengthened by prolonged exposure to the dark side. As creatures of the Force, they have a limited ability to mask their presence. Hissis are drawn to suffering and carnage. They must have fed on all the corpses left over from the war here on Korriban.
Well, I'd hardly call them guardians,
the angry
then.
Phantoms of the Sith, too weak to influence the sentient, have taken these Hissis as thralls to their will.
Oh, hello, Hisses. Sorry, that was me yawning. I am, still sick. Oh yeah, this is a big, big danger to me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is dangerous.
You are no match for us.
You have left me an opening!
Look at these dopey looking dinosaur fellas. They look like something out of Ninja Turtles from the early 90s or the late 80s. Gotta love that 2004 3D modeling. So nostalgic. Beautifully captured nonsense. Yeah. I'm still like I'm about to say big spoiler for or more hisses. I mean experience points. Big spoiler for whatever the second movie is called. Is it the Last Jedi? Is that what it's called? The second movie? That's how much I care about it, you can tell. There was an opportunity. The Leia Force scene, yes. And I mean, this is the thing, right? With Carrie Fisher very sadly passing away, I would have thought that even if they had previously been going to use that scene, that would be a spectacular way to rewrite it because of things that happened in the real world. I don't know. I'm just like, now they're gonna have to do CG nonsense in the episode 9, and it's gonna make me sad rather than what they could have done, which was really sort of have it go out beautifully in The Last Jedi, but not what I would have chosen to do, I don't think. I'm not a filmmaker. Maybe that was the best choice, but it seems to be very, very dividing for people.
This way leads to the tomb of Ajunta Paul, a fierce Sith Lord. According to legend, the blade proved more fearsome than the Master, leading to his demise.
Tell me more.
Ajunta's dark spectre lived on through the centuries until Revan entered the Sith Lord's tomb in search of the blade. Revan calmed the angry ghost of Ajunta Paul and showed him the path back to the light.
You sound like you disapprove.
One who has fallen so far and done so much evil does not deserve redemption.
Not projecting at all, are you, Kreia?
Such a turning from one's nature is cowardly, a betrayal of the self.
Oh, but the self isn't static. The self is changing all the time. No one is beneath redemption, Kreia. No one.
Perhaps. But redemption is a form of spiritual collapse, a fall few recover from.
Well, what became of the blade?
Unknown. Some have suggested that the blade led to Revan's demise, as it did Ajunta Paul. That is only speculation, however. Where Revan wanders now is knowledge that only Revan holds.
I gained influence with Kreia again. What a strange world it is where I can gain influence with Kreia. They've said they won't do a CG version of her? Well, yeah, I wonder what they're going to do then.
Here, you can just barely see the Sith archaeologists' efforts to uncover relics of the ancients. The new Sith Order sought to progress quickly by finding objects of power. I can only imagine what was lost forever due to the carelessness of these excavators. Now the excavation has been almost completely undone by 5 years of wind and sand. So does Korriban protect its secrets.
Overjoy is still puzzled about Rey being able to take down Kylo and Luke. Well, in the Force, I mean, it's hard to know what's true in the Force these days, but technically it's all down to will, right? So if her will to defeat them was stronger, doesn't matter anything
Sith
else.
Lord, Marka Ragnos, a half-breed who possessed tremendous strength, both physically and in the Force. Ragnos held power for over a century, using his cunning to turn his enemies against each other. His death left a great vacuum of power. We're standing close to the spot where Naga Sadow first confronted Ludo Kresh to vie for domination of the Sith. Their struggle nearly resulted in a civil war that would have torn the Sith apart before they ever threatened the Republic.
It sounds like civil wars are common amongst the Sith.
Yes, it is the way of the Sith. They must continually test their strength against each other, even if it means destroying themselves.
So what happened between Sadow and Kresh?
As fate would have it, a pair of hyperspace explorers from Sinagar landed on Korriban. Naga Sadow manipulated the Sith into believing they were a sign of impending Republic invasion. This fear resonated with many Sith who were discontent with the lack of expansion of the Sith Empire during the reign of Marka Ragnos. Thus, Naga Sadow became Ragnos' successor.
Experience points? Yeah. This is a little bit like what I said earlier, with the fact that
You have left me an opening!
it's strange. With the dialogue choices, the game skews quite strongly towards you being light side, but with mechanics, it rewards you for killing more. There's no way to get as many experience points if you are less aggressive. But you wouldn't call just killing everyone all over the place a light side Jedi's actions, so... Anyway, oh, there we go.
Everyone, on their guard!
Soon you shall know pain.
There are 3 infinite experience glitches you can use. But is using glitches a light side Jedi's way? Oh, I get what you're saying, Catan. They did establish in other movies that experience could beat out raw power, but I think that's different in Star Wars from Will. But like you say, they've kind of rewritten a lot of the rules with the new trilogy. So okay, here's my unpopular opinion and my uninformed opinion of what I would have liked to have seen happen to make the most recent episode 8 more interesting. Is that I think Rey should have gone with Kylo. I think that she was in a sufficiently fragile mental state, what with finding... I'm just going to let them deal with this because I don't want to trigger the cutscene. I think she was in a sufficiently fragile mental state that it would have made sense for her to cling to someone who, like her, had lost everything. So, and then it would have, for me, better matched, I think, the sort of darkness of the second movie that is supposed to be there, according to the Star Wars formula, if you want to put it that way. But they didn't. They just sort of had her without really going through a whole lot of growth, just sort of be good.
Observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities. Optimal.
Oh, I agree with you, Mudrum, and it's just sad.
Accuracy ratio achieved.
You have left me an opening! Everyone, on their guard!
Systems failing, Master.
A weakness is revealed.
Systems failing, Master.
There we go.
Listen. The wind from the cave tells of great power within, recently awakened.
The valley we just came from was full of dark energy, but this cave is darker still.
There is great power and dark energy within this cave.
Thanks, Kreia. Friends already told me.
I would advise you to finish your explorations within the academy before venturing into the cave.
Look, some Shirax.
You have left me an opening!
Soon you shall know pain.
You have left me an opening!
Again, I'll let them deal with that because I don't want to trigger the door. What are these called? Tukatas? They're like demon dogs.
I shall make this one see.
Or like goat dogs? Something like that? I think they tried to put too many characters in the new series. That's really my feeling about it.
This battle is joined.
Especially the second movie, episode 8. Lots of characters. You're not sure who you're meant to care about the most either.
Someone is expecting us.
These Takata were once trained to serve the Sith here.
You can expect more than these beasts within the academy. Be prepared.
Whoa. That was kind of... Was the loading screen different there?
She is here. Find her.
I'm so glad we got to see Scion again. He's such a cool Sith Lord. It's a trap. I just got an achievement. called It's a Trap, just in case that wasn't clear from my exclamation.
A weakness is revealed. Soon you shall know pain.
What cruelty is this? Now this is enough to make anyone turn to the dark side. A backpack that can't be looted. A backpack that can't be looted. Guys, I know I said this was a light side playthrough. I know I've said, look, another one. I know I've said that this is good characters. I've tagged it as such on Twitch. But this room has three backpacks that can't be looted. They're just sitting there mocking me. Just sitting there mocking me. Bye, Sith. Bye, Sith.
You have left me in
Oh man, we are so OP. We're so OP. Just ending them. Give in to your anger. I'm not a person to give in to my anger, you know that. I try as hard as possible to be as chill as possible. But I will steal from all these dead people. I will steal outrageously. How about greed? I can do greed. I can let the greed flow.
Everyone, on their guard!
Another Bindo's ban. I love how sometimes, you know, you find items in places in this game and it's, you just think, how on earth did this item end up in this location? This makes no sense. Just some dead bodies just hanging around. Alright. That door's locked. Alright. Oh, I can see some beasts down here. Something about Tukata. These Tukata are getting to be a major obstacle in our hunt for Sith holocrons. We've been trying to use our stealth generators to sneak past them, but then some fool bumped into one of them wandering around and got himself eaten. Now the taste of fresh blood has driven the damned beasts wild. I don't have much more to say about Kylo Ren, but I've just got to say, so Devil May Cry 5 has just come out, and there is a character, and I'm not going to say any spoilers about the game here, hopefully.
Soon you shall know a weakness is
There's a character in Devil May Cry 5 called V, and he is very Kylo Ren. He's got the dark, brooding look. He's tall and thin and gorgeous, as far as I'm concerned. It's an aesthetic that I really like. I have heard, but I don't know how true this is, that the team behind DMC5 came up with that character design before Kylo Ren was a thing, or at around the same time, and they were like, crap, what do we do now? To me, I don't think the timing quite lines up for that. I feel like, you know, the first movie would have come out at around the start period for that game's development, so that doesn't sound quite right to me. But it's just interesting that there's sort of two characters quite similar. Alright, what have we got? Battle music, please! Alright. So we're learning how to be a student in the Sith Academy now, it seems. if anyone here has been thinking about whether or not to get the new Devil May Cry game, it's pretty good. I haven't played it, but I've watched it played, and it's gorgeous. It looks great. The gameplay is, well, it looks really fun, and I haven't heard complaints about how it controls. The dialogue and the cutscenes are just totally bonkers in an amazing and glorious way. AJ thinks I'm wasting my time, but I will make it past this damn door, even if I have to blow it open to bits with thorium charges. We were sent here for the holocrons, and I refuse to be the only one to return empty-handed.
A lightsaber was used to fuse this door shut.
A dark Jedi left her impression here. This door has been sealed intentionally.
Alright, can't get through here. Kia-san, you're a Vices fan then? Thanks for coming to check out the stream tonight. Don't think I've seen you before. Oh god, now I've forgotten where I've been. I must have been here already, right? Yep. This is where we found out how to be a student. Just a general KOTOR fan? You a light side player or a dark side player, or you like to experience both sides? As my feet walk from the ashes of KOTOR, I shall not fear, for in fear lies death and... Such a cool line. It's a shame she doesn't have more dialogue. You're a Kreia side player, oh dear. We've spent a bit of time tonight, I don't know if you've been lurking or if you've just joined, but we've spent a bit of time tonight talking about what we'd like to see if they were ever to remake this or add another game in the series. And we were talking about how the morality system just is not very well fleshed out in this game, and how it, you know, the gameplay mechanics reward you for being evil and killing everyone, but the dialogue rewards you for being light side a bit more. It'd be nice to see another game in this series with a bit more nuance in its morality system. They didn't have enough time. Yeah, that's true enough. The game was terribly rushed. Or under-resourced. I'm not sure which way it went. But it was certainly unfinished when it shipped. I am playing with the restored content mod. So, that's something. But, I mean, it's not the same as having the game developed correctly from scratch. Dark side's meant to be an easy path to power. Maybe the game's being meta? Maybe. Or maybe they were just rushed. Maybe it's somewhere between the two. Enter new recruit. Alright. Oh my god. Memorize your ID. Losing your user ID may result in disciplinary action. Oh boy, that's not getting memorized. 3401726. Yeah, it's already gone. I'll take the Oh, there we go. Conveniently, because I have a high computer skill, that apparently just means I have a strong memory as well. Alright, message of the day follows. Due to the absence of a headmaster, we have switched to an automated training system until further notice. Alright, let's access learning material. Okay, we opened a door, that's good. Access training room. Level 1 students must complete the level 1 written test before being allowed into training room. A team of 30 people had to make this game in 14 months. Seriously? I knew they were under-resourced. I had no idea it was to that extent. Bloody hell. Alright, well, you know what? Let's take the level 1 written test. Let's see if I already know how to be a Sith. 5 questions. To proceed to level 2, you must correctly answer 4 questions. Alright, that doesn't sound very Sith. Sith is supposed to severely punish any and all failure, but alright. Let's begin the test. Which of the following Sith Lords does not possess a tomb on Korriban? Oh, here we go. Kreia's Learns helped us here. So we had Nagasadao, Ajunta Paul, Marco Ragnos, freed on Nad. That was on like flipping. We've already been there on Duxon, so it was definitely him. A number of Sith Lords conducted the burial ritual of the great Marco Ragnos. Oh god, is this more bloody mathematics? The ritual required all Sith Lords in attendance to be evenly spread in a perfect circle. Ludacresh led the ritual from the coveted 6th position, directly opposite Simus in the 16th. How many Sith Lords conducted the burial ritual? Alright. Perfect circle. Between 6 and 16, there's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 9, 10, so there's 20. Which of the following creatures would be least suitable as a pet for a Sith Master? Well, a Gizka, surely, right? Because a Gizka is like just a little vermin animal. Which of the following statements is not a paradox? Oh no, I'm very bad at paradoxes. Night, Ashmelon, have a good one. Take care of yourself. Which of the following statements is not a paradox? The student teaches his instructor who teaches his student. That doesn't sound like a paradox. I always lie is a paradox. This statement is false is a paradox. Is no the answer to this question is a paradox. To be powerful, one must have an army. To have an army, one must be powerful. I feel like 1 is the least paradoxical. The path to breaking chains is... Alright, Tilotig. Tilotig, if you're here, I know you know the Sith code. It starts with passion, right? Passion leads to strength, leads to power, to victory, and through victory your chains are broken. Or is it strength leads to passion? It's definitely not 3 because passion is definitely in there somewhere. I was right the first time. Passion, strength, power, victory. All right. Test result. 4 out of 5 questions correct. Test passed. I'll accept it. All right. Access training room. Level 2 access granted. That's all outdoors. My drum just has the code of the Sith available at all times. On some Sith assassins. That's nice.
You have left me an opening!
So I think I got the paradox question wrong. Because all the others were, like, pretty obvious, right? Overjoy, you reckon it was I always lie? That was the correct answer there? Sith assassins are the real test to get to level 2, yeah. It's more of a Sith test than it's like basically a driver's license test, really, what they did, wasn't it? Alright. I've, as I said, I have a bit of a sieve brain today because, I'm sick and tired. This is the way I came in, right? No? Yes? No. 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 Somewhere different. Alright.
You have left me an opening!
A weakness is revealed.
The assassins aren't a test, they're walking experience. Yeah, well... We've had this discussion. Mechanics skew towards forcing you to kill people. Rather than finding... Oh, here we go. Contractors, read this first. Use the thorium charges in this locker as a last resort to clear a blocked door. This structure is very old and unstable, and cave-ins could damage or destroy the artifacts we're sent here to collect. Okay. There's our thorium charges. Tilo, do you reckon every question wrong spawns an assassin? That would be awesome. Then I would just get everything wrong, deliberately. Alright. Repair systems. Alright, I'm not gonna... Oh, okay. Well, it's been deleted anyway. Holocrons. Message follows. The Academy contains a large collection of Sith holocrons. Basic holocrons containing a variety of historical and training information have recently been made available to students in the library. Right. Volume deleted. Sith code. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. And through victory, my chains are broken. It's interesting. In the first KOTOR game, you get to see both the Code of the Sith and the Code of the Jedi. But in this game, the Code of the Jedi doesn't actually exist anywhere. You don't get to go through it at all. Your mentor is obviously, well, yeah, it's not a spoiler to say that Sith is probably, that Kreia is probably not a Jedi, right? And you get to go to Korriban, but you don't get to access any of the training material for, this is where I came in? This is where I came in, okay. You don't get to access any of the Jedi training material on Dantooine. So... oh dear, poison.
Poison.
I have been poisoned.
I know you've been poisoned. It's fine.
A weakness is you are no match for us.
You have left me an opening.
I'm just going to scroll up the chat to have a look at anything that I missed there. Oh, Protection 08. I missed you. If you're still here, thanks for coming to check out the stream. Reckon they should do it again in better graphics. Kirsten, you reckon it won't fly just to redo the graphics? I agree. I think the gameplay is too simplistic for 2019. Realistically, unless they're actually working on it now, it would be 2020, 2021 that any game would come out. So, yeah, I think a lot would need to be done to improve the game. It's honestly, given how little resources they had to make this game, what they created was incredible. And the writing is really what carries it, which is pretty much true for all Obsidian games. They've got a really good team of writers, and they still do. 15 years later, Pillars of Eternity was really well written. So yeah. Alright, anything else I missed there? And yeah, we don't see the Jedi stuff because the Jedi have fallen. Yeah, I agree. Alright. Access system commands. System commands disabled. Begin training sequence. Level 2 training sequence corrupted, resolving. Level 16 training sequence initiated. Oh, okay. Just have to kill some Tucatas? Well, that's not too difficult. Okay, there's my level. Now,
a weakness is revealed.
I have to remember, whatever my weakest skill is, I have to add some stuff to it this level, so that I can get that thing from Kreia. Yeah, it is. Hang on, let's do that again. It says, yeah, stuff to do with the current version. The fact that I'm playing it with the oh god, brain, please give me the words that I need. Training failed, reason time elapsed. Report to detention room for disciplinary action. Yes, I don't remember what I was saying. It's all gone. Everything is gone from my mind, as though a Jedi has used a mind trick on me. What was I talking about, guys? An empty cage is all you find. This is different. This is different. This is different. You take advice, save often in different slots to another level. Yeah, so Kirsten, I talked about this a little bit before, but you might not have been here yet. This is a very difficult game to capture. It's a huge pain in the butt because it's so old. And when I was trying to work out how to capture it, I also found out about all the different ways that saves might go wrong with the restored content mod. So I save every time, basically, a new slot. That's why. Oh no, Katan's using Jedi mind tricks on me. Madram, thank you so much. It was leveling up. I've got to remember to like add whatever to my. I'm gonna write it down on paper, literally right now. Add to weakest skill for Kreia. Power up. All right. I find writing things down helps me remember them. So this is great. This is new. For people who haven't played this before, I'm about to spoil you on what happens without the restored content mod. Without the restored content mod, you walk in here and her body is in that cage. Master Vash's body is in that cage. It ain't there now. This is new. I'm very excited, in case you couldn't tell already. All right. I think there might be some non-obsidian writing in here, just quietly. We've searched the whole academy. Where is Master Vash? All right. What was the quest? Traces to ashes. Okay. Oh! I just realized where she must be. I just realized where she must be and why the loading screen is different. Waves away fly and mind trick sound. This is the journal of Master Lona Vash. I found the Sith that I came to Korriban looking for. Their leader, Darth Sion, is a perversion of the dark side such as I have not seen before. He seems to be a volatile brute and therefore should be easy to coerce. Before I left, I managed to create a system account under my name on the console in the room here. That will allow me to open the door back into the valley. Log interrupted. Oh, we just get a double-bladed lightsaber in this tiny bag. That's pretty cool. Anything around here? Nope. It's so exciting to be doing the restored content stuff. All right, access system commands. Enter Lona Vash. All right, a data pad appears to be stuck in the console. It can probably be removed by jostling it from left to right. All right. Play the last security recording.
I've explored the south end of the Academy, Master. There was no one here aside from KOTOR.
Thank you for...
Oh.
I will... Caught.
Yes, Master. Hang on a moment. There is something in these logs. It looks like the Sith aren't entirely after all. Apparently some of other planet. Call it M478.
To investigate the situation. The group of the Sith. M478.
Yes, Master. Let me just retreat. Stuck! Damn micro-technologies. There is no emotion. There is peace. We'll delete the coordinates.
There's that Jedi code.
Make sure no one follows us.
Cool. This is very exciting. Look out. Datapad of KOTOR. So, I am now in unknown territory. I haven't experienced this before. Oh dear. Oh, can I loot this corpse?
Poison is spreading through my body.
I know it is, Vices. You'll be fine, trust me. Got some more Sith. It's alright. Oh, Sion's here too.
Did you come here for answers? There are none. The call of Korriban is strong, but it is the call of the dead. I have studied you, immersed myself in you.
That's a bit creepy, dude.
I know the paths you walked in exile. I know your teacher. I know the fires that raged upon the Ducks and Moon while the Republic died around you. You know war. You know battle. And I know of Malachor. You know what it means to be broken. The one who travels with you will destroy you, as she did me. I can end it before it begins.
What does Kreia want with me?
She clings to hope that perhaps she can train one as great as her first. She is a fool who escaped death once. She will not do so again.
How do you know Kreia?
I know her as an apprentice knows their master, and as a master knows an apprentice.
Well, what do you want with me? With her, sorry, whoops.
I want her to die and see all that she has built cast down, all that she holds dear in shards at her feet.
Some of these options. Alright. I won't let you harm her.
But you do not know her as I do.
No,
you have not
but I still won't.
Her teachings as I have, and you have not bested her in battle as I have. You are nothing. Yet still she walks with you, is willing to sacrifice herself for you. You are a wretched thing, a thing of weakness and fear. You are her apprentice in name only. I am the master, and that is why you will die.
Well, you can try, dude. Kirsan, you're not a big fan of the restored content mod. I would like to experience it. Sorry, specifically of the M478 part. I would like to experience it at least once and then make up my own mind about it. I think it was a valiant effort, and it is kind of a cop-out that you just find Master Vash dead as well. So I'm glad that they tried something. And yeah, he's totally jealous of Kreia wanting to train us and not him. But I mean, he's also been like abused and stuff.
Sire.
Whoa.
He cannot be defeated. He is not a beast of flesh and blood. This is not a battle that can be won. Flee.
Oh, I don't know if I explored everything in here. Well, thanks for the information.
There will be another time, but it is not now. Not here, while Korriban runs through him.
Do not harm her. I command it. She has earned this. She and I will meet again.
Oh yeah, so that's hardly the pinnacle of writing
The honor is mine.
in this game. Alright, so this is Vices. I can do whatever I want with her skill points. And now this is me. I'm going to do a save right before here. And level myself up. So I need... I'm pretty sure all I have to do is level up all my skills and then just add one on stealth, right? And that should be fine. And now I've just gotten a ton of achievements because I've upgraded all those skills to level 30. Alright, I'm just gonna head back to the ship real quick and check that I've now done what I need to do to get that upgrade from Kreia. What kind of powering up do you get after the skill thing? I don't think it's much. Like, you might get a bonus to your max force points or something like that. But the completionist in me requires that I do it anyway. As you can tell, I'm already plenty powerful. Scion was giving me a little bit of trouble, but it was only a little bit of trouble. I'm also hoping that it doesn't like automatically take us away from Korriban here, which is why I saved all the way back up the valley. when I say completionist, I don't mean that I necessarily have to have full possible experience points. But if I was a completionist, I'd also be using Kreia more because a lot of her her dialogue is only unlocked if you have good influence with her. So.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Yes. Force
Very
questions.
Well. What is it that drives you?
Here we go. I wish to ask about the lesson related to my skills.
Have you done as I asked?
I have devoted myself to relying on not being seen.
Very well. Then know this. How some situations play out depend on who is perceiving them and whether they are being perceived. Your ability to control the perception of others in such situations will allow you to manipulate events to resolve them peacefully or violently. Skill does not always draw from the Force, but it is a measure of power nonetheless. It can grant knowledge, help steady oneself when one's thoughts are in chaos, or grant enlightenment. Much can be achieved without the Force, as you know. Life continues, persists, and may be helped or harmed as a result. Now I am tired. Leave me to my meditations.
A bonus to your weakest and strongest skills, and recovered some of your connection to the Force, which is your maximum Force points. And I got 1,000 experience, so that's not bad. And yes, I do know I can go to the Shirak Caves, and I intend to go to the Shirak Caves. But I wanted to just check that I'd done the right thing first before I saved on top of that level, because obviously it gets harder and harder to level as you get towards the end of the game, because you need more experience points. So, yes. Hi, Kai. Thanks for coming to the stream tonight. I'm probably going to go another half hour, I think. I am, still sick. But just sitting here at the computer isn't terribly draining. And I did take an hour or so nap at about 6 p.m. and it's like 10:30 p.m. now, so not super sleepy yet. I have sinusitis, which I wouldn't wish on anyone in the world. Because in my case, it makes you feel like unable to do anything, but it doesn't make you like obviously ill. It's like invisible illness. It's very annoying. Alright, a Sith Tukata trainer writes, I have released several of my best trained Tukata into the caves to finally eradicate the Shirak infestation. So far so good. My only concern is the eagerness the beasts have for the hunt. I must apply extra punishment to the Tukata that ignore their masters before they revert back to their predatory nature. Not sure that's the most effective way to train animals, but you know what? Maybe it is for Tukata. Oh, hang on. I should wait and see if the animals will fight themselves. Oh, yeah. Vice is bringing the pain. Oops, that's
You
an
have
attack.
left me an opening.
Sweet. So Marjoram, what are the experience glitches? Because I remember one is with a bit of dialogue you can get with Kreia, right? And I'm not sure if that was fixed in the restored content mod, but I do remember that one because I found it accidentally one time. Double-bladed sword that I don't need. Are there others, or is that the only one? Oh yeah, we destroy everything now. Pretty sure all the dialogue glitches were fixed, yeah. Well, that's good, because I gotta tell you, I am such an honest person that when I realized that I'd accidentally gotten the experience twice, I went back and reloaded my save so that I could avoid doing that. And I've missed the other two, yeah. I'm not actually interested in getting the glitches, but I was curious what they are. What the hell was that thing doing, eating a security tunneler? The final one's in the deeper part of these caves. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I vaguely remember it. Maybe that was the part where I reloaded a save. Maybe I did both. I have played this game through like at least 10 times in my time. Geez, I wonder if there's anything over there on that other side of the cave. A corpse that you can open infinitely and it spawns a hissus each time. Okay. You guys want to fight? I'm just going to watch this. This isn't evil for me, just watching them do this. This is nature. This is the circle of life. Isn't nature beautiful? The two KOTOR attacking the Chirac attacking back. The humans just standing back and watching, despite the human instinct to destroy everything. Looks like the two KOTOR are winning.
This battle is joined.
Can't let them have all the fun, right?
You have left me an opening. This battle is joined.
Alrighty. Critter Wars. I feel like for these kinds of... I didn't even see what that was. I closed it too quickly. Can't have been that important. I feel like for critters like this, they should be called varmints. I don't know why. I just feel like they're more varmints than critters. Oh, there we go. Ooh, a jar. The lens, that's good stuff. You love it. You love Varmint or you love Critter Wars?
You have left me an opening.
A weakness is revealed.
Oh. Get a Hissus? Man, this must have been a particularly weak Sith that his corpse doesn't even have a Hissus. Can you imagine, like, at the what would you call it? What do you call a place where you go to buy things for funerals? Like a funeral home?
No match for us.
Can you imagine going to the Sith funeral home and you're like, okay, obviously as a Sith, I'm going to die at some point, presumably to another Sith. And I want to make sure that I have the very finest in Sith afterlife, you know, accessories. What do you recommend? And they're like, oh, well, you got to have a Hissus. You know, all the great Sith Lords, they have a Hissus. If you can project a ghost, I mean, that's the highest quality death that you could possibly experience as a Sith. You gotta have an evil ghost that can you know, pass on your knowledge to future Sith, or alternatively haunt them and cause them to go crazy or something like that. But, you know, second best thing, you got to have a Hissus. And then there's that poor guy, and he's like, oh, I can't really afford a Hissus. And the funeral home guy just looks at him and he's just like, what am I even bothering for, you know? Like, these people, they come into my place of business. I'm here providing these high quality Sith death rights, and they can't even afford a Hissus. Like, get out of my stock. Get out of my shop.
This battle is joined.
A weakness is revealed.
Memorial store. Is a Hissus a memorial? This guy. Freed on Nad's Blast? What the hell was he doing with that? This guy doesn't have a Hissus either. These guys must have just been like Sith lackeys or something like that. You know how Kreia was talking about like grave robbers from the new Sith Order? They can't have been true Sith, just people who wanted to be Sith and hadn't fully committed themselves to the way. An angry cat with a lisp. Yeah, I'd watch Varmint Wars. I'm just reading back up the chat while I'm walking around making sure I haven't missed anything. Oh god. What have I done? Walked in the wrong direction and now I've walked myself into a jar. Alright, I think I've looked at all the different passageways that we can be in here. Oh, have I looked at this one? Yes. Yes, okay. You know what? Even if I haven't looked in all of them, let's just say I've looked in all of them. Hey, now this is... Oh wait, no, it's still not a real, It's still not a real Sith, because it's Sith assassins after it. It's not a Hissus.
A weakness is revealed. To battle. To battle.
You have left me an opening.
This is a lot of Sith assassins.
This one see.
This one is mine. You have left me an opening. You have left me an opening.
This is a lot of Sith assassins. There's like 7 of them. There's so many that the game had to despawn their corpses faster than normal. Ability implant. Components, alright. I get you, Kai. Yosemite Sam wasn't much of a shot, so let the critters fight it out. Makes sense. There's a Hissus. Maybe those 2 guys did have Hissus and they just wandered off. There we go. Alright, now, this up here is a very cool sub-dungeon that I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it next time, because I'm starting to fatigue. I am streaming tomorrow. I'm streaming Yoshi, and I want to be in good condition for that. And, yeah. So I'm going to end it here for tonight. Next time, oh shit.
The power I felt coming through the cave is just ahead.
I think I can back out still.
Strong enough to explore the tomb ahead. This tomb has not been plundered. Its mysteries may still be intact, but so might its traps. Take great caution.
I sense a great presence within this tomb. Master, it calls to you.
It's a wall of the dark force. I am not strong enough to go through.
You will have to face the challenges of this tomb alone. Are you ready?
Nope. Oh, for God's sake, fingers! It's alright, I'll just reload the save. I did save, so... Oh god, I think I go straight into a cutscene. Consider as a preview. We'll do this part again, but consider this a preview, because I end up straight in this cutscene.
Do not heed the words of the Jedi Council. The Republic will fall if we do not act now. Already the Mandalorians have taken 3 systems along the Rim. They will only grow more powerful with time. Come stand with me. We will use our might to help the Republic in its time of need. Join Revan and I. Together we will battle this menace.
So for those not familiar with the first game, this is Malak. I've been here. This is when you recruited me for the Mandalorian War.
The Jedi Council is wise, but will take too long to deal with this threat. We must act now to stop the Mandalorians. I have heard of you. Your masters speak well of you, of your skills in battle. Join us.
I joined without hesitation, against the wishes of the Council.
The Jedi Council is wise, but can make mistakes. History has proven this, time and time again. The Council seems content to watch, to debate, while entire systems fall to the Mandalorians. If we don't act now, there may be no Republic army to assist in the future. I sense you will join us. What are your reasons?
Let's see. I couldn't sit by while so many suffered.
A good reason. Delay would have brought ruin, and there was much suffering. You had to act. It was within our power to end the war, and the Council chose to debate behind closed doors, while planets burned.
I think they were making a mistake. We barely won the war, just in time.
Yes, that's right. Without us, the Republic would have been no more. And the Council? Their vaunted wisdom, bred only in action. And that would have led to destruction greater than anything born of the dark side. So, if you could do it all again, the real question is, would you? The Mandalorians await on the edge of space, eager to crush the Republic. You know how this turns out. Would you do it any different, knowing what it costs you? Knowing what it costs the rest?
I wouldn't do anything differently. My choices have made me the person I am today.
So knowing all that would transpire, would you still follow Revan and I? Excellent. And now you are all alone. Would you join me now? You didn't follow Revan and I down our path. Join us. Your journey hasn't ended yet.
Wait, Bastila didn't join you. She warned us all to obey the Council.
She didn't join us that day. But in time, she came to our way of thinking. And even before then, she wavered and wondered what would have happened. It is a familiar path. There were those who wished to follow you to war, yet remain behind. They came to hate you for the choices they wished to make.
Indeed. I didn't follow you then, and I certainly won't now.
Are you so certain? Every step along the way, we did what we thought was right. Perhaps the same path lays before you. But the time of words are done. Now it is time you experienced the full power of the dark side.
Alright. Let's go ahead and reload that. Gah! And I'm just going to back away from the door. Alright. So, that's, you can consider that a little preview of next week. Just going to go ahead and save back over that one. Thank you for watching the stream tonight. I still feel like crap, but I am glad that I streamed. I enjoyed hanging out with all of you. If you haven't been to the stream before and you enjoyed the Star Wars, or you enjoyed my very witty banter that I don't have, chuck us a follow and you'll be able to see when I do this again. If it's Star Wars that you're interested in specifically, KOTOR specifically, I do this at the same time every week. This is one of my regulars. So same time, which for me is about 7 p.m. on a Thursday. Might be a different time depending on where you are in the world. You will see me same time next week, so you can come hang out again if you'd like to see the rest of the game. I think there's probably, gosh, 3-4 streams left would be my guess. And then we'll have to work out what I'm doing next. Tomorrow, I am streaming Yoshi's Crafted World. Saturday, I'm possibly also streaming Yoshi's Crafted World, depending on how much I like it. And then Sunday is Subnautica. So, have a wonderful evening, or a wonderful day, depending on where you are in the world. Take care of yourself. Try not to get sinusitis, because it sucks. And I will see you later, guys. Have a good night. Bye-bye.